Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I'm answering a question from the Reddit SEO board. What SEO basics do you need to help a new site rank on Google? And this person, I want to scroll down to the bottom. He uses this as an example, but he says, example keyword would be stonemasons in Northumberland. Okay. And I don't want to focus on the rest of what other people said or their comments, but approaching it from that aspect. And I don't know if that's the actual keyword or not, but we'll pretend like it is. But this person says, basically, I have launched a new static one-page portfolio and services site hand-coded for a client. And after being newly online for some weeks, he's asking why he's not on page 1 of Google for main keywords when his longtime competitor is. New site, new URL, fresh code. The competitor's site, conversely, has been online for years and is old as the hills. What can be done to help or boost the SEO rank for any brand new website, particularly when there's no blog or dynamic content? By the way, the site code is W3c Validator valid. And for those who don't know, this is the W3c Validator. You can put any URL or upload the file, and it will tell you if there's errors in your HTML. Basically, you're looking for valid code, and I think this is why this person hand coded it, because a lot of CMSs, content management systems like WordPress or Wix or Squarespace, they throw errors. So I think that he hand coded it, believing that having valid HTML is the SEO ranking factor. So anyway, he said the site code is W3c Validator valid. The alt and title tags on every link and image. So he put title tags on the hyperlinks, internal links, and he put alt tags on the images, which is good. And he said, I used good structure hierarchy using HTML and heading tags like H1s, H2s, H3s. And we have Facebook and LinkedIn company pages linked back and forth. So they have LinkedIn and Facebook pages linked. Update for the primary keyword search, the new site sits at the bottom of page 2 on Google. Been online approximately 6 weeks, which is not a lot of time. He's also probably going to expect any SEO extras to be carried out for free, which I have no problem explaining why that's not the case, but just wondering where to start and what direction to go concerning actions and what to do to boost the rank with a new site such as this. Okay, so some of the people down here, they said that the HTML being valid, well, that's a good thing to have. It's not really that big of a ranking factor, which I will agree. It's not as big of a factor as you'd think. Having alt attributes on the images, that's good. You want to have that, but there's a couple things that are running against you. Your site is only 6 weeks old. I don't know how much competition there is for stonemasons in where you're at. Um, but just having a site doesn't mean that you should rank. I mean, if there's any competition, you still have to do some other things like get some links besides Facebook and LinkedIn. I mean, it's good to have that. It shows that you're a real brand, but you're going to have more links than that. And here's some suggestions. So I just pulled this up. Stonemasons in Northumberland. I don't know if that's the real keyword that we're trying to rank for or the imaginary one. But once we get past the ads, we see the map. Here's the 3-pack map. Nobody really has a lot of reviews, but you can see that they're either in the category, it looks like masonry contractor or general contractor. So let's see. We did a video on getting your business categories right. And it looks like, okay, so you could either be a masonry contractor, general contractor, stone supplier. There's masonry company. Right over there is probably masonry contractor. So make sure that your business, this guy's business is masonry contractor. Make sure he has a Google My Business listing. If he doesn't have a physical address for his business, he could, use his home address and then hide the home address, but you still gonna want to have a Google My Business for this. That's super important. And make sure that you have the right categories. So it's got masonry contractor for sure. Stone supplier, maybe. A general contractor, maybe. But masonry contractor, that has to be one of the categories. So let's go ahead and look at like some of these other things. So stonemasons in Northumberland, you can see that there's some of these other ones here. This looks like a this looks like it might be a site where a bunch of people are listed. Find local stonemasons in Northumberland. Okay, so there's more than one. This might be a good thing to be on here. Your guy might be on here. That might be good. Let's see if these have individual listings, and it looks like they do. Looks like they have, you know, mentions of their deal. I don't know if there's a link back to the site. Doesn't look like there is. At least not that I'm seeing. Drysdale Masonry. Let's check this one out. Dryden Masonry. Just has like their location, but it doesn't appear that there's any link to the site. It's just kind of, this is like thumbtack for stonemasons. So that seems to be what it is. I don't see any link back to their site, but this might be a thing that might help with the brand mention if you're trying to rank for Northumbridge or wherever. Northumberland, I'm sorry. But being on this site might be good because that site's #1. Home Advisor is up here. That might also help. And we will see. Like, here's these different ones. I don't see the actual guy that you're trying to outrank here, because this is the highest one that appears to be a single stonemason. So as you can see, this is not a single page site. This is split up into different pages. There's a home page, a services page, gallery page, and a contact page. There's only, and grand designs page. So there's like 4, 5 pages, but it has more than one page. So that might be something that is working against you. Let's put this in Ahrefs and take a look. Okay, so this guy is up here. He has only 4 domains linking, so not a lot of links coming into his site. Let's see what domains he actually is coming in. So stoneandpearl.co, keep calm home, barter books, and keyword suggests you can pretty much not worry about that one. But Stone and Pearl, this looks like it's linking the actual JPEG, so that's no big deal. Not going to worry about that. Keep Calm Home. So this person is linking to it. So that's one. Says it's a warning, but obviously this is there. Barter Books, links. Probably the same thing. Oh, nope, okay. So this has different things. Barter Books, okay. Looks like this is a whole bunch of, this is just like a, I don't know what this is. Looks like it's like a directory page. Interesting. This is kind of like a low-key PBN page. I've seen stuff like this before where people that are signed up to the subscriptions, there's software that creates this on different people's sites. This person looks like it might be, this might be a thing where it's a local links page. You know, if they vouch for this stuff, I mean, that's fine. So that's one link, maybe 2 links here to your guy that you're trying to beat. So the good news is it doesn't look like it'll take a whole bunch of local links to beat it down. So one thing to mention here is the person said that the guy didn't want a multiple page site. He wanted a 1-page site, and I think that that was something that you should have pushed back on a little bit. And I would have probably insisted that he have like more pages, just from the aspect of internal linking, but also that Google probably favors having multiple page sites where there's a little bit more focus. You could, you know, have a page where it has all the services, and then a page that is about, and a page with a contact form, and then the home page. And I'm not saying it has to be like more complex than that, but you know, just multiple page sites seem to be easier to rank for a variety of reasons. So let's continue looking here. So this is a another one. Okay, so this looks like it's another local site. Again, you'll see that there's multiple pages. This looks a little better than the other site, but there are multiple pages here. So you can see that this one has links from 47 different places. Some of these are, all these UK ones. It looks like this I Begin here, it looks like they've done some local citation building. So that's good. Some kind of random ones here, but a lot of localized, at least like ones from the UK. There's a lot of different links coming in here. These are all no follows. These are all follows. So that site seems to have a little bit more going for it there, a little bit more than the single page site. So down here we have Yell, and okay, so on Yell, Paul Foster, he's this guy from here. He's listed here. Bart Endine, I don't know if he's listed here or not, but the other guy is. I don't see Bart Endine, but I see Paul Foster. And there's a link to the website right there. I don't know if that's a follow link. And it appears that is a no followed link, but still it appears that people who are on Yell, at least the two that I've seen so far, seem to have links from this, so that might be something to look at. Then we have rated people here. It's also in the top 10. You'll notice that it only appears to be like 2 stonemasons up in the top 10. So he's got to be one of those two. It seems like he's got to aim to be one of the two. So Foster, this is Paul Foster, not, or wait. Okay, so this is T. Foster and Son. This is not Paul Foster. But you have all this different stuff. So this might not be what you're looking for so much, but this might be a way to get leads. And then we have Northumberland Stonemasons, a list of stonemasons. So Paul Foster is listed here. So that probably has something to do with it. That's a follow link. So stonemasons in Northumberland, the construction center. I don't know if this place is still taking submissions for this. A lot of times with sites that are this old, or like that look this old, they're getting a new link on a site like this is sometimes impossible, but it would be something that I would try to do. I would try and find some contact info here and see if you can get a link here, because this guy that's in page 1, he has a link, and it's a followed link from this page, specifically stonemasons in Northumberland, so that probably has something to do with it. Let's take a look here. What else is on page 1? We got Northumberland Stonemasons. This looks like a forum page. So that's really all this page is that's it. So that's really nothing to do with nothing here. And then Stonemasons in Northumberland Business Directory 192. This might be something to get on. Let's take a look. So Paul Foster, he's there. So right now, as you can see, the individual business that's highest up is Paul Foster, and he has links on Yell. He has a link on this page, the construction center, and then he has a link on 192. So that might be a clue. These might be places that you need to be listed on in order to get your guy off of page 2 and onto page 1. Also make sure that he has a Google My Business like this. Like you can see that Paul Foster seems to have 2 listings here. Bart Endine is also here. So those 2 guys that are in the top 10, they're right here. And they also seem to be based close to each other. So I don't know if your guy is based around here. But if he is, that's probably useful. So make sure you get a Google My Business and make sure you get some of these links. And if you can't get a link here, I would get somewhere else that is a page that might be related to stonemasons. So those are things that you need to do. The single page website, I probably wouldn't have done that. The rest of it, the technical HTML, that's probably okay. But like I said, it doesn't appear that there's a ton of competition for this, but you need to get some of the same types of links that these other guys have in order to rank. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. I'm here every single day making videos on SEO. If you have a question, leave it in the comments below. I would be happy to answer in a future video, and I will be here tomorrow. Until next time, peace.